Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this spaceship. Welcome to this new energy that is coming. Today, okay. Today we're gonna drop the lightning because we have to. We must do this. Okay. I have 52 episodes on this channel. Thank you so much for your free subscribers. God bless you all. But I did two shorts, so it's like 52, but the shorts don't count. So it's like my 50 episode. And as you know, the road, the truth, nothing but the truth. Can you handle the truth? I don't know if you handle the truth. But I wanted to do this letter, okay, with this channel. But I'm losing time, okay? The clock is ticking. You know that song? Take a chance, 'cause you might grow. Oh, oh, oh. What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting? From Gwen Stefani. Yeah, her Alice in Wonderland phase. But, yeah, the clock is ticking. The white rabbit is full of... He wants to run and meet the queen. But... So this episode is gonna be Alice in Wonderland, but beyond, and about the labyrinth. And I'm gonna tell you that I don't have space on my phone, so if this keeps on breaking my video, you know what's happening. But okay, we don't have time because time is running out, right? So. And that's why I don't care. Let us go. I need to do this, okay? I wanted to build this ladder. I have 50 episodes. Wait. And we already talked, the last time we talked, and this is gonna be a consciousness journey. Just to get logic if you didn't understood before. It's a consciousness journey. Okay, so the last time we talked before, it was about Christ consciousness, right? We reached that place of the I am, of the total power of the self, right? We reached that phase of true self. The energy is coming in. Have to slow down just for a little. So we enter the space of the I am, of the free will, in which we can become the I am. If you say I am bad, you will. If you say I am good, you will. So whatever you want can be yours, right? Through free will. Because you purified your own self. You purified your own mind, right? And you can even say, although that doesn't really apply, you purified your own mind and your own spirit, because when you go to the soul and to the spirit, it's like it's a co-creation, right? It's not something you do. But yeah, we reached this point, right? Of enough openness right? Of being purified, of being able to hold the Holy Spirit within you, right? To become this I am. To become this co-creation, right? This all and this nothingness. And when you have this power, when you know, right, that your own step, you're no longer gonna entertain energies that wants to bring you down, right? You will only harvest, you will only put on your name energies of goodness, right? You will become, you're not gonna be good anymore, you will become goodness itself in the flesh, right? And this is Christ consciousness. And Jesus said to Peter, when the rooster sing 3 times, you will deny me. And I wanted to do this episode about not making idols, because Jesus knew. He knew we cannot get stuck in anything, in anybody. We must always move forward. So no matter what you believe in, there's a truth ahead. No matter where you think you are, there's a thing ahead. No matter, and we have to keep going, right? In the sense that when Peter could do this I am within himself, right? He would have to let go of Jesus. Because now it would be Peter's story, not Jesus' story, right? Do not make idols. That is within you. It's not within. And I love my guides and my masters. That if we want to do this, you need to let them go. No idols. Means to put God first, right? And whoever is below it has to be you. You. Yes, you. You think you're not cool enough. You think you're not high enough. You think you're not there yet. You are. Right? The I am. I'm not below anybody except God, of course. But God is me, and I am God. And so you see, even when you reach Christ consciousness, you have to move on, right? Because he did move on, right? He let go, right? He died. And so must you, and so must your own story of consciousness has to die. Everything dies, and then it gets born again. And if you are living in goodness, there's this energy of the darkness that it's needed, right? At least within our regular thought, within the earth rules, there is needed these 2 opposites, right? The night and the day. But you have Jesus, or the Christ, right? And you cannot put evil on Christ, right? because He is only goodness. And so, where's the evil? Right? It was in His death. It was in His enemies. But after that, where is it? And I've been thinking a lot about this. And honestly, this is all channeled through me. Like, I'm sure I'm wrong in a bunch of things. But there's not an ultimate truth, so, And so, there's where we try to find the counterpart of Jesus, right? Or of Christ. Let us call it Jesus Christ. The massive superstar. And that's where we go to this counterpart. Who is Jesus' counterpart, right? And in the New Age, right, we call it Mary Magdalene, because whether you believe it or not, right, there must be a counterpart, right? And she's the perfect one. She's the villain. Throw stones if you like. And she's the villain, right? And also she was the one that was there in the door when he died in the tomb. She and Mary, his mother, right, were the only ones there. She was one of his favorite disciples, right? It says there. And it also says that they were both of the women, right? They were there to see his death, which means they were the most connected to his body, right? If this makes sense. They were his earth, right? They were the closest people to him. Okay. And we also this is a consciousness, an energy that came, and we had the Da Vinci Code, etc. And like I never saw this like this, but it kind of makes sense because I saw the after part, and the after part is that yes, they both get together somehow, or they did before he died, right? And they had a child, and this child that came from those two opposites, right? From the goodness, the purity, the light, and the darkness, the earthly, the unwanted, right? Created this child, right? That many call Sarah, but I'm gonna call Sophia. Because when you are pure, when you are of the light, where there is only goodness within you, right? When you know the truth, because you are the truth, because you speak the truth, right? When you know and you see how things can be within those realms of pure light, of pure truth, right? When you know the truth of God, there can be a temptation of feeling like my truth is bigger than yours, or there's this temptation of judging, right? Of judging other people's truths or other people's lives. But there is this, because if it's right, if it's really right, it's going to trigger you, because because you're going to feel smaller than him by comparison. Like when you see all of this light, all of this goodness and purity, you automatically, by comparison, are gonna feel triggered, are gonna feel not good enough, are gonna feel, how it goes, right? We all have this in our life journeys, and especially when we're talking about the truth, right? And it is in this level when we are the purest one. There can be this level of judging, right? Because if we are right, then everybody else must be wrong. It's just like, it's pure mathematical, right? But, and there is where we enter a total new space, because Jesus dies, right? Now he is an ethereal being. Now he can help more people. Now he can be a legend. Now he can, And so he goes to the spirit world, to heaven. He needs to first do all those things, walk through the river, right? Letting go of everything he had on earth, blah, 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 the Shamayim heaven. And he steps forward. He steps forward in this realm, right? That he knows that it's about love, right? But there's still this point of where to put the evil, right? Because he knows it's right. He knows it's the ultimate truth. So and when you are the ultimate truth, you may have this tendency, and it happened in his life with all those priests, right? Doing all those rituals, putting all those facades and masks and whatever to look holy, right? And you knew he didn't have to do anything to show off, right? But and he had this tendency of judging them. But when you move on in the layers through heaven, right? And you reach a certain point, right? Where, like I said, those two energies have to come in connect, right? Your own purity and their own darkness, so to say. Oh, there's a storm coming. Just a second. So yeah, when you get to the certain places of heaven, the mirror starts to be real, right? And we saw that he killed the world, right? He went above it, which means the earth was no longer, right? And since he killed the world killed him. And there's where we enter this energy of Sophia, of wisdom, right? The Sophia's wisdom, of the true mirror. And there's also this realm of the spiritual court, In the last years, I've been doing this upon myself, and it was excruciating, right? But in order to create this cosmic, right? Because it's no longer down, it's up. It's cosmic Christ consciousness upon ourselves, right? We need to go through this integration of the counterparts, right? To get this baby, to get the ultimate wisdom, to go to the court. So like I was saying, I had to stop the video, had lunch, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm put together. And I was talking about court. Okay. I did this in the physical. Okay. Because that's where it's going. It's the two parts, right? But in my physical particular case, it was not anything of a big deal, okay? Please. It was nothing. But spiritually, it was everything, right? And I thought a lot about telling you the story. And I know I'm not being very open about my physical life, but it's how it has to be for now. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a better friend later on. I hope. Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. But like I was saying, so you have this certainty, right? The certainty that comes from the Christ, that comes from the I am. This ultimate certainty that you are the ultimate truth, and that whatever you feel, let's put it this way, is the truth, right? And so you come with this energy almost like Michael, right? Of the sword, of the judgment, okay? And and I was in court, right? In my physical body. And I was judging. Oh God, I was judging. And I was judging because I was seeing things that were not right? Because I knew the truth, but it wasn't right. And so I kept judging and kept judging. Until it happens this moment. And I'm kind of scared of it, but it's also funny at the same time. And I was in court. And all of a sudden, supernaturally, right? I saw everybody against me, right? It's like it was not a big deal. But I saw myself, the most powerful being in this universe, me. Not getting her way. And that's where you enter, right? Such an important lesson. That's where you enter, the space where you're not reading the books anymore, right? You don't have a spiritual practice anymore, right? You're no longer looking up to anybody, right? You have your own connection with everyone, right? They all are helping you, right? But then you see yourself as the judge, right? The ultimate judge. And there's this movie that explains this moment, this crucial moment in the history of the histories. And and I have to check it because it explains it so good. It's like, it's so good. Let me check. Is it the cabin? I think it's the cabin. Is it the cabin? No. Wait. Yeah, this movie is The Shack. And Victoria Spencer, I guess, she plays God. And it's a story about a man who, his little girl got murdered. And it's a really good movie, please watch. Really spiritual movie. And yeah, and in the end, sorry, spoiler alert, but in the end, he meets the guy who murdered his daughter, right? And between the movie, he's having like this relationship, this journey with God and with other two gods, so to say. It's a really interesting movie, I like it. Yeah, but in the end, he meets his enemy, right? And he wants to judge him, right? He wants to kill him. But he really wants to judge him, right? And you watch the movie and you're like, yes, of course, like, of course the evil one is the evil one, right? Of course he deserves judgment. Of course he doesn't deserve a happy ending. Of course, right? But like I said, nothing, everything is below us, right? As the I am, as this energy of certainty, right? Because we are, because we say we are. But above us, there's a God. And He is the ultimate judger. He is the judge, right? And it's this lesson, at least in my experience, and we are the world. We are the world. We are the children. That one must obey to, right? Because God, and if we want to reach God, and we want to be just like Him, right? Never ending story. The beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. We go down, we come up, we go down, we come up. Blah, blah, blah. In order to integrate these forces, right? The good and the evil. Only through God. It's not through Jesus. It's not through a religion. It's not through any law. It's not through, it's only through God, because He's the judge. And when you understand that He allows in His infinity, that good and evil can coexist in this world, ultimate wisdom gets born. Because ultimate wisdom is to allow all of this, right? It's to know that you're infinite right? But that has to coexist with evil. Oh my God, this drives me crazy sometimes. Just a second. And so, this little star of certainty, right? This little star of emanating the I am. Words must, in order to become a superstar, must coexist within this goodness and this evil. Then only God can allow and incarnate perfect balance. It's golden energy of wisdom, of ultimate wisdom, the wisdom of paradoxes, the wisdom of everything and nothing, the wisdom of the cosmos. And I know we've been talking about this yin yang forever. And when we are so high, we are so low at the same time. And what it is also not. And what it seems like might not be. And yeah. It's a journey, right? It's a journey to understand all of this. I wanted to like have this incredible ending for my video, for this conversation. I guess it's not coming. Superstar is in the making, right? It's already here and it's not here. It was created but also wasn't. You know what I mean? This is a space where the Mad Hatter is drinking tea forever, because why not? Is celebrating, because why not? You know, it can be laughing or crying at the same time, because like, why not? And what is the truth after all, right? What is the lie? Only God knows. The one that can hold everything in it. Because I can't. We figured that out. Guys, 50 episodes. What a joy. What a joy to bring all our ancestors. And then the cosmos. And put all of this together to form a woman, right? A woman that needs to form a man. Yeah. What I know is that when you create your life, you can create the coolest story ever. And it has been. It has been. So guys, if you like this journey, if you like this conversation, please give me more likes, comment, subscribe, do everything, because I don't know, but I'm supposed to get somewhere here, and there's this algorithm thing that it's like an ego, is it not? It's like, yeah, we must remove the ego, like we don't care about the algorithm. But then it's the algorithm that makes us grow. So it's like, put a like, comment, subscribe, do everything. And thank you so much for being there. I swear, I like you people, okay? I really love you. I really hope I could serve all. And that is why. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you soon.